intro because we just went live. Okay, so the Facebook people can hear you too.
Welcome, everyone, to Mini Z F1 action for the first Mini Z series. Brought to you by RCHQ. Number 4 is Rob Allen. Guys, since we just... Yes, we are doing formation lap. Guys on Facebook, and the number 5 is Mark. We're doing a formation lap. I will say less than 5, and then we're doing a formation lap. Y'all are gonna slowly do one lap. Y'all are going back to the grid. Then I'm gonna say less than 5, and then the tone's gonna go. Then y'all race. On the formation lap, yes, you do have to stay in order. All right, y'all start doing y'all's formation lap. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Guys, on Facebook, we are doing a formation lap. And this is F2. We only have 2 races today, F2, F1. It's going to be fun. So right now, all the drivers are heading to the back straight, going slow. Slow and steady does win the race. And Robbie... I remember one time, I think Robbie said it during a race. He said, if you wreck on a formation lap, that's dumb, and you're kind of going to get made fun of for wrecking on a formation lap. Reline them up, reline them up, reline them up. First and second on the grid already. Third, fourth, and fifth. Driver's ready. Marshal's ready. Less than 5. Oh. Good start, good start. Oh, Robbie kind of getting stuck. Mark getting stuck. It's okay now. End of the straight, it looks like. Ooh, Ronnie with the quick Marshall. I'm going to head down there to Marshall. Help. Never. I am here to also Marshall, guys. Only 30 seconds in, well, 40 seconds in to be exact. I'll give you another minute here to start calling times and all that. And pace details, because Robbie does like to hear pace.
It's very important to know what your pace is.
Yes, it is very important to know your pace. Oh, looks like a close battle right there between Robbie and Brian for the second place spot.
Left.
Pit is now open. Somebody's in the pit. Pit is now open. Morgan coming into pit. Pit is now closed. Pit's open. TJ's coming in. Pit is now closed. Oh no, Morgan getting stuck. That was your leader. He still might be your leader. Pit is open. Morgan drops down to third. Brian's up to first. Your leader's now coming into pit. Brian's in. Brian's out. Pit is open.
Four minutes left.
Robbie's coming in. Does Mark know when to pit or Danny? Mark coming into pit. So it looks like everyone has done their first round of pit stops except for Mark. But he's coming in right now. Pit is closed. And if y'all want, y'all could go back to back. So with 3:30 left to go. Your leader, Brian, is coming into pit lane, followed closely by Morgan, which is your second place driver. Morgan did hit pit lane. Your first place is out. Pit is closed. 3 minutes left to go. Morgan's coming into pit. Let's see where second place is.
3
It looks
minutes
like
left.
Robbie's taking over the lead. Never mind. Oh, no. Robbie has taken the lead. Ryan's right there behind him. Oh, Little Robin's racing. Robbie's into pit lane. Looks like Robbie's done his final stop. Mark, come into pit. So Robbie has done both of his pit stops already. Mark doing his last pit stop. Everybody's done theirs. Pits are done with 2 minutes left to go. Brian leading it. Robbie second. Morgan third. Mark fourth. TJ fifth. Let's see where the closest battle is on the track. It looks like the closest battle is between Robbie and Morgan coming through the center section right there. Watch out, TJ. That is your second and third. Never mind. Morgan a little bit rubbing right there with Robbie. Robbie says it's fine, but he is the owner and he will judo chop you, and I don't think you want that. Robin having a little bit of an issue there. Gets uncollected. A minute 20 left to go, drivers. There is really no close battles on the track. Yeah, everyone's pretty much separated from each other, so. Let's see if Morgan can catch up to Brian.
1 minute left.
James, there's a little bit of foam right there. No, there's a piece of, where the wall right is. Thank you. Oh, trouble for your leader. Where's Morgan at? Sorry, Brian, about that. So, there is a close battle now for the lead coming on the left side in the back section with 10 seconds left to go. Morgan needs to make the move. Got collected in traffic. This is the last lap. Final lap. Oh, Morgan hits the wall. You never know. Anything could happen. Good race, drivers.
Brian Beeman done.
Ron.
TJ Bowden done. Morgan Smith done. Rob Allen done.
So, we're just waiting for Mark to finish, and the race will be over. But it looks like the running order would be Brian, Morgan, Robbie, Mark, and TJ.
Mark Pena done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
That was a good, clean race. We had a couple good battles going on for every spot. That was a good race. Next up will be our last race, which will be F1. The RD will be right back. RD has to race.
Up next, race number 2. Mini Z F1. A main. Race order is Alex Cruz, Ethan, the champ,
top three,
Martinez,
I think, was
James Porter,
Robbie.
Ronnie Pena, Danny Finley.
Robbie, it disappeared. Yeah, I know, it's kind of weird. So it looks like, I believe Brian was first, Morgan was second, and I think third was, who was third?
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Rob, you got third, Rob? I think Robbie did get third. Oh, was it? Hi, Matt. I know you probably could hear me, but hi, Matt. The champ has to do his work real quick. Good job, guys. Good racing going on right there. Next up is Mini Z F1 A Main, which is our last and final race of the day. I know I got to get my stuff on.
One minute to the start of the race. Ethan, the champ, Martinez.
All right, thank you, RD in development. RD Junior, thank you, Ethan, for that. Ethan jumping in there and calling that race for us. Appreciate it, little buddy. No video. All right. Hang on, y'all. Let me see if I can't fix the camera real quick. We lost our video. Stand by.
James Porter. Alex Cruz.
Sorry about that. All right, we've got video. We are back. Let me get rid of that winner's circle here. So for those of you that are joining us from home, today is, there we go, Formula One Day. So
You're a
we
genius,
are running,
Rob.
we are running just Formula One and Formula Two on this beautiful Sunday afternoon here in San Antonio,
Danny Finley.
Texas. Right now we have, all right, let me
Ronnie
find
Pena.
my mouse again. Where did it, there it is. Right now we just have F1 left to go. We have been qualifying today. It is a hot lap qualifying. Very much mimics the same F1 format. We are doing 2 pit stops. I think you can see it. Yeah, if you look behind the column that has the Kyosho banner on it, you can just see the pit lane over there. There's actually a pit box that will hold you there for, I think, 2 to 3 seconds. Once it turns green, you are good to go. So 2 required pit stops per driver. RTQ today, nobody even got close to him so far as Alex, but we'll do some awkward drivers introductions here in just a second once we get them all out there. Let's see, I have, who am I missing? I've got 4 out of 5 up there. Oh, here he comes. All right, James. We give James a little bit of time, get some heat in his tires. It very much does matter with these cars. So for those of you that have never driven one of these GL F1 or MF1 cars that we're driving today, they are kind of like real F1 cars. They either work or they don't. So a lot of time gets put into these cars, setting up the radios, getting the cars to work properly. Okay, so let's get them stacked up. Now, all right, so that formation lap that was done by F2, those were F2 guys, but y'all are F1, which we expect perfection out of you. So let's get them lined up. Take a quick look to the left. You'll know where you're going to start on the grid. Okay, once you get them lined up, we'll do some real quick driver intros. And And then, it'd be kind of cool to let us know what your livery is as well. So our 5th place qualifier, the OG, the guy that's put all of this together for us, got quite a bit of effort into it, and it is absolutely a hoot. Danny Finley. Danny, what's your paint scheme out? What's your livery? Paint scheme. Danny. Haas, okay, he's driving is it Newman Haas or is it just Haas now? So he's driving a Haas paint scheme. Okay, our livery. Our 4th qualifier, he was here for Mini Z yesterday as well, doing very well. Ronnie Pena. Ronnie, what's your livery? Ferrari, okay, so Ronnie driving for Ferrari. Our 3rd place qualifier, RCHQ's own, driving what livery? For another Ferrari, James Porter. Right, James running fast today. 2nd place qualifier, did not make it to the 3rd Q. He wanted that TQ, I believe, driving for Red Bull. Ethan, the champ Martinez. All right, and our TQ driving a Alpine, okay, or Alpine, I think it is. Yeah, Alpine. It's European, man. You gotta kind of say it that way. Nobody had anything for him. Almost a full second faster in qualifying than everyone else. Alex Cruz. So, Alex, been the class of the field so far here today. Let's see if he can pull it off. All right, so let's go ahead. Start your formation lap. Keep it in single file order. Go ahead, start. All right. Make one clean lap. Show us how it's done here. All right, F2, pay attention. This is a formation I crashed, okay? You crash on the formation lap, right? It's like, what the? But I did get 3rd, so who cares about the stupid formation lap? All right, let's line them back up. Good way to spend a Sunday. If you haven't done this before, you really are missing out. This is a hoot. All right. All right. Okay, pitman ready? Driver's ready. Marshal's ready. Here we go. Formula One racing starts right now. Good, clean start. Oh, one of them up against the bumper. No, all right, big tumble on the front straightaway. That's Alex. He's got his work cut out for him now. Let's see if this is going to be fun. This is an 8-minute race, so tons of racing. Again, talking about the cars a little bit as they get sort of settled in here. You really have to work on driving, getting a rhythm or a groove going with the cars. You got to kind of settle into that. Then you can put down some good laps. But, you stopping and pitting or having a crash really kind of upsets the balance. Takes a little while to get back into it. So you'll actually see that play out on the track. So Ronnie managing to lead them through the first few laps. Ethan 2nd, Alex 3rd, Danny 4th. I'm sorry, James is up to 4th, Danny 5th. Lots of racing left to go. Little trouble going through the inverted S. Danny did say he's going to put in a layout very similar to this for the next Mini Z race, which is going to be 2 weeks from now. Thank you, Morgan. Morgan, are the pits open? I don't know if they are. Yeah, we're past a minute in. We should have open pits. And remember, you guys, you do have to stop completely. There you go. Who's pitted so far? Ronnie. Okay, so Ronnie has come in. Pit number 1. All right, who's that in there? Ethan's in? Okay. All right. So it's Alex making up for lost time, getting right back out to the front. However, you got to factor in the pit stops. Okay, we got another one in. Is that you, James? James is in? Okay. All right, back out to the racing. I show the only people have not pitted is Danny and Alex. Danny did pit, okay. So far, our leader, only one who has not come in. He's going to wait for a good moment to get out there. So it's Alex first, Ronnie, you're 2nd, Ethan 3rd, Danny 4th, and James is 5th. All right, leader is in. Oh, it's Danny? Okay, Danny has completed both his stops. All right, Ethan calls it. Red Bull in the pits. All right, Ethan completed all of his stops. Running order, Alex out front, Ronnie second, Ethan third, Danny fourth, James fifth. Ethan down off the stand, making an adjustment to his car. Interesting. All right. Got a car up underneath the bumper. Morgan's right there to get him going. Thank you, Morgan.
5 minutes left.
All right, still have 5 minutes of racing left to go. Who's in? Who's that? Brian, who was that? Oh, okay. Little trouble with the Ferrari team on that last pit stop. Okay, Pena back into the pits for Ferrari. You know, we should have a manufacturer's, what do they call it? Constructor Cup? Ronnie, did it stick that time? No? Okay. So Ronnie punishing himself. Alex, meanwhile, out front. Danny up to second. I am showing Alex has not pitted yet. He just did. Okay. All right. So Alex with pit number 1. So, oh, that was both of them? Okay. Sorry. I can't. It's actually hidden from me. Okay. So now.
4 minutes left.
Only showing James pitting once. All right. Okay, Alex, Danny, Ethan, Ronnie, and James. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to go. So I believe we are working on our schedule for the next time we do this, whether we're going to do it on a Sunday or not, or Danny had also talked about combining it with a mini Z race next month. Now, this is a series. This is race 1 of our series. So it's Alex out front. Alex with it. All right, he's sitting down. 25-second lead. Ethan in second with only a 3.5-second lead over Danny. So Danny in position to strike for that battle for second place. Ethan's got it. Danny wants it. Here we go. We're coming into 3 minutes left to go.
3 minutes left.
That's it. All right, drivers, it's Alex out front, Ethan second. Danny, 3.3 seconds behind Ethan in third. Ronnie, you're 17 seconds behind Danny in fourth. James, about 40 seconds or so behind Ronnie. So James working on some issues with his car. Not sure, I think a ball cup or something is popping out of it. Not completely sure, but James down off the stand. All right, so Alex out front, 32 seconds. That equates to about 2, almost 3 laps on the field. So Alex, class of the field today, nothing even coming close. Unless I was out there, which would have absolutely changed nothing. All right, so let's see. Ethan with about a 7.5-second lead over Danny. So a little bit of trouble right there in the middle. Okay, there it goes. Hey,
2
Morgan.
minutes left.
Was Ronnie able to complete a second stop? Not yet? Okay. Don't forget, Ronnie. He turned the light off? Oh, so all pitting's done? Okay. Meanwhile, Alex. Fast lap of the race, Alex, 10.683. Just ran that on the last lap. So Alex only getting faster. That is smoking fast. Ethan, your fast lap, 11.4. Danny, fast lap, 11.9. Ronnie, an 11.9. And James, an 11.8. So really pretty darn close from Alex back. All right, let's see. So Ethan extending his lead. You're about almost 12 seconds ahead of Danny. So Alex first. I'll call out your intervals as you cross the line, gentlemen.
1 minute left.
There you go. You got a minute left. If you were waiting to make your move, now is the time. Ethan, you're 36 seconds behind Alex. Danny, 13 seconds behind Ethan in third. Ronnie, we'll wait till Ronnie comes on across. Here he comes. Ronnie, you are, let's see, 16. Hang on. I'm sorry, looking at the wrong thing. You are 39 seconds behind Danny. So right now, with about 30 seconds left to go, the field spacing out pretty well. So it does look like we may finish in the order that you're looking at here. It's Alex, Ethan, Danny, Ronnie, and James. Okay, 2 drivers, both of them down off the stand. Not sure what Danny was. Oh, Ethan, did you marshal Danny's car for him? That's really nice of you. Finals. Oh, yeah. You know, my steering too. At least it didn't do it in the main. So here we come to the final seconds. There it is. You'll be done when you cross under the loop.
Ethan, the champ. Martinez done. Danny Finley done. Ronnie Pena done. Alex Cruz done.
Alex, okay,
All
that's
drivers are
it.
Finished.
So Alex taking the win. Well done, Alex. Class of the field, 51 seconds, almost a minute ahead. So any of you guys that are watching with Formula One cars, get some practice in here and come knock Alex down a bit. So far, Alex is absolutely dominating this series. Danny, how many of these races is there going to be? Go, wow. Okay, so this is a 5-race series. Once we complete that, we're going to set up for a 12-race series. So this is pretty serious, y'all. And like I said, if you haven't joined us yet, give this a try. If I can do it, you can do it. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. Nice, brief, quick racing program here